What's up, man? It's your boy Lance over here at Crucial Garage, yo. I am in the middle of actually, I'm getting ready to put these mud flaps on this car. Just got finished loading up the truck, and I thought about, you know what? I got plenty of time. It only takes like 30, 45 minutes to put on these mud flaps, supposedly. Yeah, like I said, they're supposed to be take a couple bolts out, put a couple bolts in, and we'll see what goes. All right. So I'm all packed up. The only reason I got a 6.5 foot bed is because of these things right here, right? These things right here, man. There's a drag sedalis out there too, but I love it. 6.5 foot bed for me all the way. So let's get to the video, man. Today we're going to throw these mud flaps on here. I guess you call them mud flaps, yeah, mud flaps. I got these off Amazon. I'll post a link down in the description of which ones I got. I am very excited about putting these on here. I am going to, I guess I'll throw the back ones on first. I think it's only a matter of taking a couple bolts out. I think it's this one and that one, and I think that over there. And I think it's one on the bottom. Yeah, it's one on the bottom. But I can't throw this on here without washing this off first. I got to go wash the rear and the front off. Like I said, as you can see, I mean, you see all the mud that kicks back and dirt that kicks back on there. But yeah, like I said, I gotta wash this down real quick. I had the truck washed, but don't like they did my my wheel arches. All right, so we got everything pretty much cleaned off now. Just use some simple green and microfiber rag. Wipe this plastic off here, and then on the front, same thing. I didn't even realize this is like a felt material. No wonder I could hear the rain. Like when I'm driving this thing in the rain, I can hear all that noise from the splashing. I never noticed that before. But I wiped this down also with some simple green and microfiber towel also. So here are the parts here. All right, separate out. This is for the right side, and that's for the left side. It looks like it's pretty good material. I just hope that it sits on there flush and looks good. The tools right here that we're using, you can do this with a regular ratchet, but I have a battery ratchet, so I just figured I'd use that with a 10mm socket and a little retaining clip for the rear. All right, so let's go line these up and figure out what I need to take out. As you can see, new Tundra and front right, and they're all labeled for what they're for. Rear right, new Tundra. All right. So let's go try the front is just a matter of taking a couple bolts out, and then it should bolt right in. And the packaging comes with screws for all those retaining clips. I thought that I had to take those retaining clips out and push them through the mud flap, but turns out these screws they send extra screws to go just through the mud flap parts. All right, so we'll just set it up here so we know which bolts we gotta remove. All right, so as you can see, you put it up. We gotta remove this, that, and then that bolt over there on the inside. And then there's also one more on the bottom, which is here. Take those out and put that on. All right, and now this should just line these holes up and start putting the screws back in. Well, we got all the screws started now, guys. Now it's just a matter of tightening these up. Don't go crazy. Just gotta be snug. I'll probably hit it with a regular ratchet once I get them all in there, because you don't want to strip out these plastics. All right, so here's the right rear. Let's see which ones we gotta take out for that. So let's see which bolts we gotta take out and remove. All right, so we got it lined up here. I got 1, 2, 3. That one retaining clip and another retaining clip here. All right, so we got the screws started here. We got 1, 2, 3, and then we got 2 more we gotta add in with these bolts here. Like I said, don't forget your bottom one here, and you know, we'll get these started in here. But like I said, I do not want to take these tires off, so I'm gonna try everything I can. To not take that tire off. Another little smaller one to get me inside that little corner. Should work out just right. Yep, just right. Awesome, that works perfect. If anybody has one of these, that's what you need to use. A little 90-degree attachment and my Makita. And the next thing up is tighten up these 10mm bolts. Like I said, be careful, don't over tighten. It's just plastic. I'll come back with my ratchet in a bit. And we'll tighten them down the rest of the way. All right, so I noticed that this screw was just spinning. These little small stock screws right here was just spinning. So I replaced that one with one of these Phillips screws that come in the kit. So we used the Phillips screw here, over here, and then one more down here. And these two here and the one on the bottom, they all tightened up real good. So I assume that's where you need to use them, man. Then you also use them on the front also, up here also. I'll show you that. Right there. Right there, we use them on the front also. So we got one here. Everything else tightened up real good. But this top one, I guess the extra material here needed the longer screw. All right, so we got it all done. Here's the recap. We had 4 extra screws that we replaced with the longer Phillips head screws. All right, use a 10mm ratchet, well, 10mm socket with a ratchet, and then a Phillips 90-degree. Either that or you're going to take your wheel off to make it work. All right, and then a little 10mm ratchet, little socket thing here I got here, combination wrench, just to make the final tightness up because you don't want to over tighten these things. All right, so this is what it finally looks like. It looks good. Like I said, the mud flaps come down. This was at kind of like a little angle with the body, but the rear's in, and then you got the front. The front looks good. That looks perfect. I mean, it's perfectly 90-degree angle on it. Looks good though. Like I said, that's the passenger side, and then here is the driver's side. All right. So there's driver's side, front looks good. Like I said, for the front we had to replace this screw here with a longer screw only. That's the only one we had to change up. And then for the rear, we had to change up this screw here at the top and these 2 screws here. All right, just add those. We just had to add those to the hardware, all the hardware that comes with it. And it comes with the exact amount you need. 3 for the rear, so that's 6, 1 for the front, 7, 8. So it comes with 8 screws to get this done correctly. No instructions though, so hopefully this helps everybody out just trying to put mud flaps on the car to keep some of this mud down, coming down that's on the side of the truck. And hope it helps somebody out. All right, so it's Lance over here at Crucial Garage. I will holler at you guys later. Out.